Hello and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program Insane Rockets Division. As always, I'm Thor, your Chief Engineer. Hope you all are doing well today. I had an excellent day watching the Olympics and had a great dinner. Although I'm getting a late start, so let's get right into it. We're going to the VAB today, and then I have I have a monstrosity for you in the spaceplane hangar. So alright, here we go. And here we are in the VAB. I have our first rocket ready to go, solid state as you can see. And now you can probably see why. Wonder where the capsule is. I promise it's in there somewhere. There it's hide. See it in there hiding? Alright, so this was proof of concept, solid state number 1. Let's hit the launch pad. Today we have Haney, Kerman. Oh dear. Oh, yep. I won't get into their names because proof of concept has proved that I needed to hold things together a little better. Next. That rocket just does not want to cooperate. Solid state number 4 coming up. Okay, and here we are, back on the pad, solid state number 2. And as I was so rudely interrupted before, I was introducing Haney Kerman, Nelric, and Harnard Kerman. Oh, that exploded again. What the hell was that? I think that one just fell off. Alright, we'll get to the next one. Okay, and we're back again, and I think I did get all their names out. I sure did. So I've introduced our new victims. Astronauts for the day. Kerbonauts. So this is standing upright. Let's get to those computer controls. Throttles really don't matter because if you haven't noticed, everything's solid. Rocket booster. 3, 2, 1, fire! Going like a bat out of hell. Yes, very good. So we're back to the usual. It's been a while since we've been in the VAB, but some of you may be new, but the idea is to get this sucker up and get it in orbit. Doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't have to be wonderful, but it has to be in orbit. That's what we're looking for. Seems like this is doing pretty good. Oh, we got a little lean. They're almost out of fuel. Will it survive? Ejecting. Going to the next one. Whoosh. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, gonna have some problems there. Seems their parachute has also failed. Dear Kerbins. Dear Kerbins. Yep, plummeting. Back down to the ground. But we're gonna say, oh, look at this guy. The 2 rockets still whee, going off. Alright. Love the Kerbal Space Program. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the VAB and go for the next one. See you there. And we're back. Solid state number 5. So I'm going to go ahead and put throttles up just because I'm so used to doing that. Computer controls are on, and 3, 2, 1, go! Baby, go! Haney? Nelric? Neilric. Neilric is really freaked out. I think that's the most freaked out I have seen a Kerbin. Well, at least since the last time I really got some crazy rocket flight. But yeah. And Harnard over here. Looking like a Jeb follower. Been to the school of Jeb. So yeah, what was I saying? We're going up pretty good. This one looks much more stable. It's not doing that lean. Get rid of these bad boys. Next. There we go. Nothing breaking off and exploding into the ship this time. Good. Anybody else out there watching the Olympics? I've really been enjoying that. I'm one of those folks that likes to watch the stuff that's never on TV, right? So I've watched like ping pong, badminton. Yep, that's right. I watched badminton. Yep, yes I did. It was cool. Our guys lost, but it was cool. Doubles badminton, no less. Alright, as you can see, I've got this stage, so we do 2 of these at a time, and I've got 3 stages of the twin rockets. This should be successful. It's looking good. I watched some beach volleyball. Ladies beach volleyball. Bikinis are standard equipment. Yep. Watch the Russians beat the Chinese. Good stuff. Alright, looks like we're coming to the end of this one. Get rid of these. 2, 1... Yep. Fire the next ones. I said get rid of, didn't I? I didn't mean get rid of. I believe there is a... Oh, no, this one doesn't have the separator. So, okay, I don't know about orbit for this guy, but we're going to take her on up. Harned. I'm going to say your name right, because you're awesome, man. You need to get these guys. Calm down. Talk to him. Talk to him. Here we go. About out of fuel on the second. Excuse me. Nice sip of water. Second stage of the inner rockets. Loving the new solid rocket boosters. These things are great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, I know what I need to do. Oh, I can't do it now because I've already fired him. But yeah, I meant to wait until we got into orbit or near apoapsis to fire that last stage to get some orbital velocity out of them. It's gonna be a little late now, but well, we'll give it what it can. See what happens. Yeah, pretty much out of goodness there. So yeah, pretty much. You know, I realized that gonna need a little something here in the middle, get her going. So we'll get rid of these. Oh yeah. Come on out. Come on out from hiding. Slow-mo. But we're going to go ahead and assume they will survive. Okay, and we're back. This is actually solid state number 8. Tell you what changes I made. I am now able to jettison these final rockets here, the solids, and I've got some computer controls on the main crew compartment. And some of you may have noticed I have new Kermans over here. Interesting story I'll tell you on the way up. So here we go. Throttles to 100%. That doesn't matter too much right now. Oh, I also meant to mention, as Insane Rockets Division, yeah, like in these. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Here we go. Fire. Off we go. So yeah, I had this going up. Everything was looking good. Set up for my burn at apoapsis, and I wanted to speed up to get there, and I hit the ×4 and went ripping past the apoapsis. That's the long and the short of it, so we're doing it again. There was really nothing for you guys to see other than me going, oh crap, without an explosion. So that's going to be that. I have been enjoying the Olympics. I don't know if I talked about that in the last one, so I won't mention anything else. Okay, so here we are. We're getting closer to our orbital approach. Closer to our orbital approach. That makes no sense. You know what I mean. New Kerbals all freaked out equally. Doing good. Headed right up the hill. Looking great. I was thinking about adding a new segment. We'll see how time goes, but you know, do the orbit and then see how close I can get to landing it near the Space Center. You know what I mean. Bring it around once and then see how close I can get it to the Space Center on its landing. But we'll see. If I get time for that, I'll include it. But I want you all to see what I've got waiting for you in the space plane hangar. It's nuts. Alright, we'll get rid of these. Fire the main. Whoa. That's crazy looking. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. How our AP is progressing. For those of you guys who are new to the game or just interested in, I don't know, what I'm getting at is how I do it, which is I like to get this above 100 and then shut the engines down, let it get a little closer to the AP, and then do the orbital burn. Everything is looking just fine. I do have the smaller of the liquid-fueled engines here, so that means this thing has a ton of fuel. The old ones had about 500, I think. This one's got 3,200, 3,600. It's a bunch. Lots. So it should be good to go on that, almost at 100,000 meters. Yep, let that grow just a little bit more. Another sip of beverage. Excuse me, like I said, it's getting a little late start for me tonight. But that's okay, I want to get this out for you. Should be up in the morning. Alright, that's good for now. Let's get those throttles back. And head over here, and we'll have a look at it. Good, I want to go this way. Yep. Right over this way. Let's get the, whoa, caps lock. Slow down that control a bit. Wow. Wow. That's just nuts. Okay, okay, that's enough of that. That is really enough of that. Alright, okay. Good. I think I'm almost ready to start the burn. Yeah, let's go ahead and start that burn. Rotate it around. I just like it better this way. It doesn't matter too much. Just makes me feel better about my orientation. Oops. Hey, come on now. Quit being so rotatey. Is that a word? Alright, looking good. I'm gonna pick that up just a bit. Just a bit. Make sure we're still headed up the hill. Pretty sure this one's gonna be an orbital. Yeah, we're looking just fine there. I want this, I can't point at it. I want the T to not go below 0. I want to stay behind the AP, and that's going to make making the orbit a lot easier. Kind of chase this yellow thing a little bit. I can lean it over a bit more. Throttle's up. I didn't realize I didn't have them at 100. Whoops. No worries. Still looking good. Oh, what else? Oh, I watched Michael Phelps lose his first race. Yep. Yep. I would like to see him get, I think he needs 3 medals of any color to be the most medaling, to be the athlete who's won the most medals of all athletes ever. So that would be cool. I'd like to see that. Sure, our fuel is doing fine. I'm going to lean this over just a bit more this way to keep this from going past the AP. Probably won't matter too much. You got a fair amount of fuel left. Yeah, that's expanding out nicely. We're really picking up speed now. I'm going to lean it over a little more. Looking good. See, it's increasing now, so I can lean it over some more. And a little more. Very good. This is looking great. Looking good. Might notice there are a couple of Kerbals down on the ground. I'll show those two guys to you here in a little bit. Yep, can lean it over even more now. Looking great. Pretty sure this is going to be orbital. Maybe even slightly past. Yep, there's our PE. And we're going to go ahead and, whoops, that's plenty. 96. 129, ain't pretty, but it'll work. And guys, I'm going to be back with you, and we will do, I'm going to at least record. We'll see if you see it, how the time goes. Like I said, I want to get to the spaceplane hangar, so I'm going to go ahead and zip it on around. And welcome back. Here we are in the spaceplane hangar. We have the VLR car. That stands for Very Large Rocket, because attached to this bad boy is one of the new rocket engines. Yep, I told you I was going to do it, and here it is. So let's get right on out to the runway. Now my idea for this one is to just see how fast I can get it on the road, or on the ground, hence the car part. Real quick, I have new landing lights. Yeah, it's perfect. There's one here, and you'll see the other guy as we get down to the end of the runway eventually. But what's going to happen with this one is we're going to fire this up. Okay, we don't need quite that much thrust. And there turns out to be a problem with the VLR car. Imagine that. Alright, so we get off that fine. Oops, oops, no, I don't, oh, yeah. Let's try that again. Okay, we are back. Carson, Dunler, and Adlin are ready for their ride in VLR Car 2. I have separated out the tornado engines from the big old giant oh my god engine. So we have a little more control on the ground. Again, my intention with this one is to you know, kind of land speed record kind of deal. But I run into a problem, and this time you're going to get to see that problem. I didn't really mean to flip that last one over, although that's a problem too. There we go. Alright, so what I want to do is get this thing turned around so we can head back and have some space to get up to speed. And something odd happens. And it happened to all the VLR cars. Watch, he's going to make a liar out of me and not do it. Yep, there it is. Man, the explosions with the new rockets are just really loud. So what I've deduced and what's going on there is it's just too heavy to take a turn. It's just not going to turn. It's just way too heavy. So I'll see you in the spaceplane hangar for what I decided to do. Okay, and we're back. As you can see, I just decided to, you know, put some more engines on it and see if we could get it going fast enough that it would actually fly. So let's get that throttle up to 100%. Hey, we have we have the guys back. Haney, Nelric, and Harned. We know Harned's ready. It's a shame because he's gonna die. Alright, so main engine. And then fire Insanity. Are you ready? Here we go for Insanity. Oh my god, that's a lot of thrust. Look at that speed increase. Wow. And if you look carefully down here at the end of the runway, it's another Kerman. Man, that explosion is loud. Lighting the way for me to come back eventually. Next. Okay, here we are. We're back. This is VLR Car 8. I've been adding wings to it, and I remember from the comments somebody asked if it's possible to get these swept wings to come all the way back around and form a circle. The answer is no, it is not. This is as far out as I can get it and as far back as I can place wings. So that's it right there. Let's take this out, see what it does. Okay, and it is actually sitting there just fine, which just cracks me up. Let's take it down the runway, see what happens. Starting out with the little engines. Bring on the big guy. Man, that is some acceleration right there, huh? Henton, Boblin, and Alfred, your time is going to be short. Yes, yes it is. Pull up. Not gonna happen. Boy, that thing flies good, doesn't it? Look at that sucker go. Next. Okay, and we are back on the runway. As you can see, if one wing is good, 6 is better. Right? Sure, why not? Fire in the engines, headed on down. Oh, computer controls would help. Yep, that's going to be a problem. It's a little off kilter now. Come on back. Oh dear, we're going to run out of runway here. Oh dearie. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, alright. Okay, fire the main. Wow, that's not good at all. Very, very, very dead Kermans. Next. Okay, so I decided to go back to the VLR car, what I call redo, which I have the solids on, and yep, that's right. Why not a little vertical component to it, eh? Let's see what it does. Tom Long, Uddled, and Kenwig, gentlemen, throttle's up. Computer controls are on. Engage. So we're going to do this for a little bit. And then fire the big daddies along with the solids in the front. Here we go. Execute. Alright, well that did something. It's up off the ground. Will it level out? Could it? Could it? Would it? Will it? Maybe? Oh dear. This guy's still out here. Next. Okay, we're back. We have VLR car redo 7. I wanted you all to see what this thing does. I've angled a little bit. I figured giving it an angle of attack might help. But what it does when we go out to the runway is pretty funny. Most of the time it's okay. And boink. Yeah. Yep. Okay, here we go. Throttle's up. Get that main going. Picking up some speed. And we're gonna wait just a little bit. Alright, now fire them. They are detachable. Look at this thing. Look at this. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Not bad at all. Uh-huh. And I have these so they can detach. It is flying. I mean, it just cracked me. I could not believe this thing was flying. It weighs so much. But it is. Can I put the gear up just for fun? Why not? Oh dear. Okay, they're detached. Uh-oh. Oh, wing gone. Oh, okay, those are burnt out. Will it level out? Will it level out? Probably not. Maybe? Look at that. Nope, still a little nose heavy. Pull up, baby. Oh dear. Yep, that's going to be a nosedive into the water. Next. Okay, here we are. This is VLR Redo 10, I think. We have gone with some Tornado engines on this. I figure I can control them. Might be helpful. I don't know. Let's see. Throttle's up. Engage. Computer controls. Quickly. That was almost a very bad... We have Salmon. Salmon? I think Salmon sounds better calling him Salmon. Barry and Harold are going to be our victims for this particular space rocket plane thingy. And engage. Oh yeah. That's right. Uh-huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I can throttle these engines now. Yep, but they're... Oh, they run out of fuel so quickly. We start doing this. Get rid of them. Oh, pieces everywhere. And they're dead. Wow. Next. Okay, here we are, ready to go. Redo number 11. And bonk. That just doesn't get old for me. Okay, here we go. Throttles are up. Let's go. Look at these things just barely attached. These are now the liquid-fueled engines. Hey, why not? It's worth a shot, right? Sure. And fire, and we have fewer of these, so let's see how this one does. Will it lift off? Is it enough? Yes, yes, much more controlled. Hey, look at that. Not bad. Gear up. We got fuel lines going now. Somehow, though, I don't think we're going to be flying this thing back to the Space Center. Just going to go ahead and tell you that. Yep. Yep. Not going to be flying this thing. Okay. Don't know why that happens, but there it is. There's some interesting sounds, too. And then look at this thing. It's kind of flying. And kind of not. Whoosh. Next. Okay, and here we are. I think this is our final version, folks. Like I said, this thing's a monstrosity. It was supposed to be a car, and then, you know, we put these on. Anyway, so here we go. You ready? Are you ready? I know I am. Computer controls. Engage. Them throttles on up. Who cares? It's not going to be on there that long. Get these going. Get these. I've got these jets on it this time. Maybe it's a little lighter. Maybe it's enough to get flying. I have no idea. Fly, damn you. Fly! No, it's not. Well, it was fun for me. I know we didn't get our deal where we get to fly back to the airport, but I enjoyed it. I wanted to get y'all an episode out, so I'll be working on some new ones. Got lots of ideas. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the VAB.